course. As you desire.
One more wooden crate.
Lovely.
I'll take everything I can. It all converts into sovereigns at the end of the day. And I didn't miss anything. Oh, I've probably already been in that bit due to the fact that I played through the Origin. So it's probably more or less exactly the same layout. That would make sense. Can't see, but, you know, that's fair. Oh, guess I could have done those. So weird looking at it top down. I don't know why. There you go. Last one. Oh, nope, there's a couple in there. Oh, there's a few in there. Scatter shot. Ooh, very nice. And even got the guy over there. Shale's doing okay. A little down, but we were close enough to the end of the fight that it didn't matter.
Well, all right. And so I shall.
Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully there's not too much more here. Once we finish up this, then we get the quest to go find Bronca. Once we get that, we'll be good to go. Alright, this way? Sure. But we'll finally be able to get all this random crap out of our inventory. I just can't remember what all Ogden gets for armor. I can't remember, is it two-handed, one-handed shield, any of that. So I'm gonna have to wait. I don't want to get rid of any potentially good armor. Plus I don't know what his stats are gonna be at. So he potentially might not be able to wear something if I save it, and then all of a sudden he's got like really shitty strength for whatever reason.
As you desire. Lovely.
Fake rings, huh? Lots of shields. Alright. Down we go. Continue going down.
Dear me, what's all that?
Bye-bye. Whew. That was rude. Zeph, why would you go all the way over there? That's silly. You need to heal. Nope, one more. Ooh, shit, leveled up. Yeah, if there's one good thing about clearing these areas out completely, you get items which you can sell, and you get a lot of XP, which does go a long way, honestly. It might not feel like it in the moment, but every bit of XP counts. Engraved silver bowl. Jail, you need to level up. You are a warrior, so it's strength and constitution. You've got plenty of constitution. Could maybe do some willpower, but we'll just throw it in strength. Ba-bonk. Now you... That wouldn't be bad. Rock barrage, regenerating burst, killing blow. Let's do renewed assault. Sounds neat. Tried to get a scatter shot off just to stun the ones that were directly smacking the shale. He does to heal. Just to be on the safe side. I'm sure she could have survived it, but you know. Bye. Shale got stunned, it looks like. There she goes. Alright, another set down. Ooh, health potions. I will take that. Potions are always good. Less I have to make and or buy, the better.
All right.
Speaking of, I did end up getting the greater poultice recipe, so that'll help. I'll just have to give that to Morgan and have her make a bunch of them.
And so I shall.
I'm sure all it takes is like elf root to flask and some deep mushroom or something. Trap detected. Well, what if I disabled this
As you
trap?
desire.
No use as a trap now, is it? And what if I disabled this trap, which is surely also right here? I'm surprised. Alright, is this the... No, the main room's right here. So this is just going to be more hallways. Granted, this is a place we have tread before. I'm going to assume this is the jail cell? Right here?
Well, all right.
Woo! Lightning reflexes, huh? I'm going to assume that had to deal with the fact that I've done a whole bunch of traps. Or the fact that I stopped literally right before that trap triggered. Back up a little bit, will you? Thank you. Cheryl needs to heal probably, but she's actually doing okay. Holding her own. She might make it through that. Yeah, she'll do fine.
Of course.
That's it. No, it's getting a little risky. Go ahead and heal. Just to be on the safe side. I'm sure she could have survived. When leveled up. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw her next level up all into willpower because she's running out of mana extremely fast. I think that would do her some good.
And so I shall.
Nothing in here though. Alright, this one's going into willpower. And you do get a new specialization. You might get Arcane Warrior or Shapeshifter, who knows. +2 to Constitution, +1 Armor, +1 to Dex, +5 to Attack. You're not gonna get Blood Magic. In fact, it's impossible at this point. Just get Shapeshifter. Okay. I'm not going to give you any stats into that, but, you know. You could definitely use Cleansing Aura. That wouldn't be bad. In fact, yes, please. The only other one would be Flaming Weapons, which, I can get that the next level up. And in fact, I still have a couple spell books that I could potentially use real quick. In fact, let me look at those. Increases the reader's base attributes. I get literally one extra level up, huh? One attribute, even. I also get to learn a specialization, so, you know, sure. We'll put it into willpower, sure. Elite. How about this one? I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. This one says talent or spell. So which one is this? This one gives me an extra one of these. Okay, then we'll do... Could do Summon Bear. Or Combat Stealth. Probably won't do Bard stuff. That's why I have Lily. What will do Defensive Fire? I probably won't use it, but it gets me a step closer to Master Archer. Anyone else? You could use an injury kit. I did not realize you could use an injury kit, but fair enough. Skills. Spells and talents. Let's see, is there anything anyone else could benefit from? Shale could benefit from getting one of those early. Zeb. Must be level 14 for that. I mean, dual weapon expert wouldn't be bad. Could get Win for the flaming weapons. Whole lot. You know, actually, that is what I'll do. Can you use this book? Yes. So you'll get an extra level up in that spell. I think I want to give you Bravery or Supernatural Resilience would be great. This affects all party members. That one's just Shale. So I think I'll do Supernatural Resilience. That'd be good. And then the last one will go to Win, just so I can get this out of my inventory. Where are you? Ma'am. So you go ahead and get Flaming Weapons. And then there's another one in here, so you can go ahead and get... About Spell Wisp. It's a passive, so as long as she casts that, it just stays on her. I think that's how that works. Yeah, so she gets rock armor and that. And we'll look at talents. Healer, supporter. Activate Spell Wisp is one of them. Activate Flaming Weapons is another. Heal, Heroic Aura. Rock armor, regeneration. Yeah, that's a good one. I can get behind that. You are still perfectly fine. Plus, I'm defending you most of the time anyway, or playing as you. Sev is a scrapper. So do scrapper stuff. There we go. We'll go with that. That should be a decent upgrade to my party at the very least. This way! Let's say, is no one home? Kind of hard to believe that. Scattershot! Consider you all stunned. And goodbye.
Just so you know.
Arc Spawn, where are you going? Buddy.
Of course.
I mean, good for you.
And so I shall. As you desire.
Oh, they technically put him as Shale's pet. And when Shale was up against the wall, that was the only spot he could think of to go. Gotcha. There we go.
If it isn't our little runaway, come back to finish the job?
Leske, how could you do this?
What was I supposed to do? You were gone and Jarvia's pulling the strings. Not all of us got your opportunities.
I never would have betrayed you. How could you trust her after what Barat did to us? I never would have betrayed you.
You got too much sun on the brain. You forgot what it's like. When Barat died, Jarvia came out on top. She's got the swords, she's got the coin, and she's got the bed where I sleep. If you were here, you'd have done the same.
How could you trust her after what Barat did to us?
You messed with his plan. He lost thousands of sovereigns because of us. What else could he do?
I know you couldn't really turn on me?
No. We'll see who holds the leash here. Leske, killer. See that?
So very, very rude. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill him. A shame, really.
Of course.
I thought I could bring him around, but it is what it is. Alright, I want everyone to pile in right here. Shale, you need to heal. Shale did not heal quick enough. That could be a problem. Severin leveled up though. Very nice. Though he is definitely not a tank. Zevi is dead. Jarvia coming at me. This is not going extremely well. I am dead. Probably. Yep. Didn't get a chance to stand up. Yeah. Okay. We'll try that again. Let's try that again, shall we? And right after I was singing the group's praises. So sad. It's also what? Did I get pulled early? What? Well, leveled up. Okie dokie, that's weird. The encounter must have glitched and triggered early. I running out of spots.
See there?
Just watch out for the traps on the ground. The obvious traps on the ground.
It's a fight! How lovely! So I shall. As you desire.
Well, they handled that all pretty well.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that was a weird glitch. I was wondering why I teleported all the way to the end bit there, but evidently now I know. It was a glitch. I really wish I could get rid of all this armor. Why won't you let me grab Ogden? Ogren. Fine, we'll get rid of... I don't know. Trying to think of what wouldn't sell for a good price. I don't know. Probably you two. That's gonna definitely sell for a higher price. And we'll just leave the last one. Granted, I know in this fight against Jarvia, I'm most likely going to get... God.
As you desire. Lovely.
Main room's here, so for whatever reason it glitched me up there, but that just means I have this small section before it's over. Evidently, I'm going to have to use an injury kit again. Might have saved before I cured that. Shale needs to heal. There we go. there's that.
Of course.
I'm gonna guess I can't really pick up any of this. Actually, you shouldn't take up any space, because I already had a whole nother
Of course.
fake trinkets.
Of course.
Like that. No, that's fine. No. Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and use an injury kit real quick. And then come in here. Now I think the final encounter is right here. Definitely. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
If it isn't our little runaway, come back to finish the job? Make him? Who do you think suggested going after you? Lesky's been licking my feet to get back in favor ever since you crawled out from under Barat's corpse. When he heard you were in town, he finally had a way to prove his loyalty.
I don't believe you.
No? We'll see who holds the leash here. Lesky, killer.
What's the best way to do this? You think the door locks behind us? I might be able to siphon them back into the other room, kind of like I did for the other fight.
What's all the fuss?
Oh, that is definitely 100% closed. Alright, let me think here, let me think. We got some archers, we got some of these. Let's deal with the main personal guard here first. Maybe if we, like, all tag team in one big rush, then, we'll be able to get rid of some of these guys post-haste. Go ahead and heal. You go ahead and heal. I'll go ahead and heal. And then Right, how about some scatter shot? Shale's down. Zev, go ahead and heal. Leska's going down. I need to heal. Come on, Leska is down. Alright. Jarvia is trying to take down Wynn. Who else is... We just got 2 archers. Probably should focus in on Jarvia then. Wynn is dead. Okay. Then you need to go ahead and heal again. And it's up to the remaining ones of us to deal with her. I'm gonna heal. Nope, this is probably my spot. Give it your all, guys. Oh boy. This isn't gonna go well, is it? Wolf is gonna pull that tripwire. Zev is gonna pull that tripwire. That's unfortunate. And that leaves just me. Okay, well, this isn't gonna end well. That Bark Spawn is still doing fine, which I thought he was dead. Alright, that leaves just me. And a whole bunch of bombs. That is a damn shame. I thought it had been going well.
I'm
Well,
going to
Ellen-
wear your pretty tail around my wrist.
They resisted it. Rude.